Hello everyone, welcome to the 7th episode in the tutorial series, top-down zombie game tutorial series in Java. And yeah, so guys, as always, please like and subscribe, and yeah, let's go on. So in this tutorial series we are going to be, what was it again? We were going to be, oh yeah, animation, not animation, moving game object, moving shapes around the screen. Previously, they just had them drawn in a well, let me just show an example. Set color, graphics, dot draw, dot fill rectangle. Let me just say 295, 215. 25 and then with 50 and 50. And previously, in our previous video, what we had achieved is drawing a different shape, but it wasn't moving. Now if I wanted this to move, now in this video we're gonna make this to move. We're gonna make this move. Now if I wanted this to move, we need to be constantly changing the x and y coordinates, or the position of the rectangle. So inside our update method, or outside, in fact, we're going to create two new global variables. Global variable means it's a variable that can be accessible throughout all functions or methods or constructors, whatever. So we're going to create an integer. You don't have to make it public or private, because it's just, you can make it private if you want to, but you don't have to make it, you should not make it public. So we're going to say x position, x pos, and y position. And we're going to default this to 295, 295, and 215. That's the exact center of the screen for this rectangle. And instead of drawing it at 295, we're just going to say x position and y position. Now if we run this, we still have the same effect. Now this is where we start using our update method. So for example, if I wanted it to move to the right, if I wanted to move in this direction to the right, we add x values. If I wanted to move to the left, we subtract x values. If I wanted to move it up, this is a little bit counterintuitive, we subtract y values. And if we want to move it downwards, we add y values. So there we go, we go and do this over here. So for example, if I wanted to move this thing by 1 unit every single frame update, I can just say plus, it's going to increment by one unit, or by 1 pixel, plus, and this should be moving diagonal to the bottom right direction. As you can see, it's moving, and you're probably wondering, okay, why is the object not moving? It's just drawing, it's creating a stroke along the along the screen. The reason for that is because we didn't actually, when we had our start and end for the render method, we forgot to clear graphics. We didn't clear graphics. Well, I didn't forget, I just wanted to show you how important it is to clear graphics. So we're gonna say clear rectangle 0, 0. It's basically the size of the rectangle, and we're clearing it at the size of the screen, which is the width of your screen. Since that can change at any moment, we're not gonna use this hardcode. We're not gonna write 640 or 480. We're just gonna say display, don't get width, and display, don't get height, That way, even though if it's moving, okay, so what's happening? Okay, we clear it first. We should clear it in the beginning, not the end. I forgot that rookie mistake, and yeah. S and There we go. We can see it moving now. Now remember, we have a frame rate over here, and that's helping us. If I never had a FPS counter, if I did not limit my update method, this is what will happen. I'll just move the update method outside of there, and it already moved. We just didn't see it. We just did not see it. It's too fast. Now, the only way to notice it is by making this a decimal value, and then, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. It's just too much work. Anyways, just so you know, the FPS, the frame rate counter, helps maintain the speed, because that was just too fast. It moved super fast and we couldn't even see it move. Anyway, so this is when we're limited to 59 frames per second. So yeah, so that's all we're going to do today. Is it all? I think it is. As you can see, the frame rate drops once I added a moving stuff. Once I start playing with the update method, the frame rate starts to drop. And yeah, so guys, this is about it. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the other direction. So this made it move to the bottom right direction. As I said, if you add X position, we're going to move to the right. If we take away X positions, X values, we're going to move to the left. If we add Y positions, we're going to move downwards. The reason this is because computer starts counting on a screen from up as 0 and here is 480. And if you go with a minus, it's gonna move upwards. And there we go. So that's it for today. And yeah, so guys, please like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video, which we're going to be next upload, where we're going to be discussing key input, because it's kind of boring having this thing. How can we play a game without not controlling this character? He just moves by himself. It's just kind of boring. So the next episode, we're going to start with key input, and yeah, we're going to deal with key input, and that's about it. So guys, peace, have a nice day, and yeah, as always, the link to the source files for this episode will be in the description down below. And yeah, so guys, peace.